Episode 13 of Ron Kamonohashi's Forbidden Deductions begins with Toto revealing that they have solved the case all because of Ron dropping a tube of brown sugar syrup on the mat in the hut, which put the final puzzle in place. What is the truth behind the Yatagami-sama murders? A flashback reveals the case of the Yatagami-sama murders. God Yata's scroll is tied to a rock and it falls underneath the mat once the trio open the door. Later, someone lifts the mat to retrieve the God scroll, and so the tube rolls farther than where Ron had dropped it. The culprit also doesn't want any villager to be accused, so makes sure that all three are in the room to witness Yata's magic. And that person happens to be the village chief. The mark on the official's neck, which the chief insists is by Yata's snake, actually is made by the rope hung around the shrine. The chief gives in as he confesses that he strangled the official because he resented him for the dam construction. Ron instantly uses kill on sight to make Chief jump off the cliff. Toto tries to save him, but the cliff gives way and they fall. Ron spots someone throwing a rope and rescuing Toto and the chief. How is Shepherd Fair related to the chief's case? Out of danger, the chief is arrested. His granddaughter, Mia, apologizes to the villagers who all leave. Alone, Ron calls the mysterious man out and it turns out to be Spitz's older brother, Shepherd. They realized his identity when someone saved Miroi in the mountains and Mia was seen carrying food for someone sheltered there. This is why she also mistook Spitz for his brother, as they look alike. Shepherd reveals how he ended up there. For his research, he came to the village and jokingly suggested to the chief to use God Yata to stop the dam construction. For years later, when he earns the ire of a dangerous organization, the chief hides him in the mountains. The dam official also uncovered Shepherd's secret and was threatening him, which is why the chief killed him. Shepherd asks to be arrested, but Ron suggests that the chief did it all for Mia's sake. She likes Shepherd. The Fayers are shocked as Toto and Ron leave. Thankful, Spitz decides to fulfill his part of the bargain and sneaks into Blue to get the case file for Ron. However, Principal Eam catches him. Does Ron get any closer to solving his own bloody practical training case? Spitz meets with Ron and Toto and shares a coded message sent by Principal Eam. The bloody practical training case file has been erased from Blue and police records. The blood at the crime scene does not belong to Ron or the victims. Mr. Grizzly's body also had the same mark that Ron does on his neck. The mark is the signature of one organization that has been chasing Ron, the M family. They are on the top of the food chain and all crime goes through them. As they also have moles in Blue. Eam reveals that she knew Ron's parents and hopes he can clear his name. However, the boys point out that all Blue alumni who have tried to solve a case related to the M family have died and wonder how to find the evidence that the M family framed Ron. However, Ron is excited by this new challenge and is sure that they will show their faces once he and Toto keep solving their unsolvable cases. Who is the M family? Ron Kamonohashi's Forbidden Deductions Episode 13's epilogue shows an underling and a suited boy deciding to kill a serial killer on their payroll because he wants to stop. The boy's sister, Winter, is annoyed that someone as thorough as them is letting Ron live. Especially since Suit Boy got rid of their sister, Alice. He shares that only the superior siblings are allowed to live. It is then revealed that Winter is the fourth child, the boy, Suit Boy, is Milo, who is the firstborn, and Ron is their half-brother. They are of the Moriarty family, and for centuries, the descendants of Sherlock Holmes have thwarted them. Since Ron shares blood from both families, he needs to give up his detective side. It is only then that they will decide if they want to welcome him to the fold. Winter heads to Japan to give Ron a taste of the Moriarty family's horrors. The episode review. And with Ron Kamonohashi's Forbidden Deductions Episode 13, an exciting season comes to an end. It cleverly ties up all the confusing clues in the previous episode and somehow it all makes sense. We also get a bunch of new clues that will all play out in the next season, which may primarily deal with clearing Ron's name and the bloody practical training case. And to amp up the interest, the anime ends on an exciting note as it unveils manga favorite characters who also happen to be a bunch of baddies. With Ron being a descendant of Sherlock Holmes, it was about time we got a sneak peek of the iconic detective's nemesis, and the Moriarty clan did not disappoint. Wonder if the dangerous organization after Shepard also happens to be the M family, aka the Moriartys?